Charlie was the sort of person that had many friends. As you say, we'd been here together in Washington for many years in formation, and then living here for some years together as priests. And that affords us the opportunity to bump into these interesting characters in Washington. So although I was not a friend of Charlie Kirk, I had met Charlie a few times at these different events. Yeah. And he was a really striking, gentle and attentive person in the encounters that I had with him, which were just short sort of meet and greet kind of things. Like I said, it's DC. It's not a big place, and you bump into people.
It's true. Airports,
in
otherwise,
this city.
Yeah.
So that was the nature of my encounter with him. But I had heard of Charlie because of his work founding Turning Point USA, which was, of course, the movement that he began. And for me, my interest in Charlie was because Charlie was one of these figures who was clear about the nature of family life, about the nature of marriage and human sexuality.
Yeah.
And we were facing really what was the tipping point, to use a slight variation of the name of Charlie's organization, on some of these issues, because so few people were willing to say, this is what a man is, this is what a woman is. And those are really fundamental points that must be made. And I think that this is one of the things that I want to propose to you that we chat a little bit about as we remember Charlie, because you're a philosophy professor, you teach on a college campus, you engage in this sort of dialogue with people every day. So from the outset, one of the things that I wanted to say that I think is important about the life and legacy of Charlie Kirk is in his encounter with people, in his project of dialogue, which is what Turning Point USA fundamentally was. It was a movement headed to college campuses to engage young people on basic political and social issues. What Charlie managed to do was to bring attention to direct and major premises that I think must be held in order for there to be conversation for the common good. So some of these things just have to be said. You have to engage. You have to engage people who have not thought about these questions or maybe hold very different views than you do on them. And Charlie was doing that at a time where very few people were.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that I stand behind an entire ideology or that or that I'm carrying the banner for any particular movement, but this part of this man was exceptional, and is something that I thought we really need more of. So again, for me, starting to remember the life and legacy of Charlie Kirk begins with debate and engagement in drawing people's attention to some of these fundamental premises which had been denied. Because they are the building blocks of discourse.
Father Patrick, let's just do some random word association. Okay, Second World War.
Battle of the Bulge.
Nice. Dental hygiene.
My father.
The Fast and the Furious.
IndyCar.
Nice. Subscribe.
Godsplaining.
Yeah, boy. Seamless. Get after it. Subscribe to this channel.